it is time to look at some more stamps. And what I'm going to show you today is a little album that I've set up in order to collect one stamp from every country in the world that ever existed, past, present, and future. So it's an A to Z. Am I complete? No, I'm a long, long way away. But I've made a little old start, so I'm going to show you what I've got so far, and hopefully the glare won't be too bad. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's have a look. Ooh, glare. Okay, we start off with Algeria. And this Algeria would be an actual French stamp because it's got RF posts on it, in it. So that's the A. Carry on with the A's. Argentina. Buenos Aires Council. Very nice. Chap in a uniform. They like that sort of thing over there. Lovely red stamp. Very nice. Next, Australia. Her Majesty the Queen. A 3-cent stamp. Again, it's cancelled. You know what? I don't want the responsibility of mint stamps. They would scare me to death. I want used stamps. I want stamps that have been in the wild, that have been through the machine, that have been through the ringer. A bit like us. Nicks, dinks, danks, bruises, broken bones. We've been there. So have these stamps. That's why I love them. Next we go to this thingamajiggy, which is unreadable, though it isn't. It's cancelled in Vienna, so that gives us a bit of a clue. It is Austria, and it's a 300 krona, or kronen, I should say. So we carry on with A's. Is it? No, we go immediately to B. So there's a lot of A's missing. Aden, for example, is one that immediately springs to mind. Here we've got Bangladesh. It's a 2P. Or not 2P, I don't know. Here we have Belgique, so Belgium, an old stamp. I try and get as old a stamp as possible, so when an older one comes in, I'll replace it. More B's here. Bermuda, nice picture of a boat, 1 penny stamp. Oh, very nice. Continue. Brazil. There's an awful lot of stamps in Brazil, and here we have 100 RS Correio. Reus, I think it is. RS Reus. That's a nice stamp for B. So we go back down now here. And what have we got? Righty. Alrighty then. What is it? Could it be Bulgaria? Possibly, because it's in the Cyrillic, or certainly the very Eastern Europe alphabet. I'm presuming that is Bulgaria. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, immediately to something we can understand. Canada. C. 4 cents. His Majesty the King, the old king. Not the one at the minute. Ooh. And here we have Czechoslovakia, when Czechoslovakia was actually a single country. So there's Czech Republic and Slovakia. They were one country at one time. Yeah. So I'm probably short of Czech Republic. Here we've got Ceylon, which is now Sri Lanka. So would I actually collect the S of Sri Lanka? That's a good question, isn't it? Interesting. But Ceylon, as you know, begins with C. What have we got here now? Chile. Correos de Chile. There's centavos, 20 centavos. I'm butchering their language. Again, there's a character there, so it's an old stamp. Nicely cancelled. Continue with C. Here we have the Republic of Colombia. That's better. So we're doing quite well. C. Cuba. Havana. That's lovely. 1983. And Denmark, or Danmark as they call it. I mean, we call it Denmark. Why can't they call it... No, we won't go there. Okay, carry on down. Germany, so the Deutsche Bundespost, so that's West Germany for cash, if you will. Then here we've got Egypt, which looks like a soldier. Defend Egypt. And it's, again, there's some French going on there. Did France used to own Egypt? Maybe. Suomi, which is an S, but it's Finland. 2.5 zlotys. And here we have a French stamp, République Française, and that's the SOA. Very nice. We have to turn the page over now. This could be awkward. Next up, and again we've got to get rid of the glare. Gold Coast, so G, so that's got to be surely a rare and precious thing. Well, no, it's worth absolutely nothing. But Gold Coast stamp, who even knew they had them? And here we've got G, Greece, possibly, Hellas. So H for Hellas and G for Greece. Greenland, soon to be part of the United States, who knows? And there's possibly a Danish person, because I think Denmark at the minute do own Greenland. Big place too, full of snow. And here we have another stamp that I can't actually tell you what it is. I can't. I have got no idea what that is, so I may have to come back on that one. Okay, the Netherlands. They have a succession of queens over there, and this was one of their latest ones, I think. Anyway, it's a 20 cent. And then we have here Hawaii. So the King of Hawaii maybe is on that stamp. Again, it's an old stamp, and Hawaii now is actually a state of the United States. Before it was an independent kingdom when this stamp was produced. Here we have India. So G-N-I-N. No, hang on, Holland, isn't it? It's Holland. Hawaii, India. Now, Indian stamps, there are billions of them. Iran. This is when the Shah of Iran was alive and on the throne. So the Shah of Persia, as it used to be called. Carry on down. Iraq. Nice little postage stamp there. Little character there. Israel. 40 shekels or whatever it is their currency. Nice stamp. Italy. And here we have Yugoslavia, this would be. Possibly Yugoslavia. Which was then spelt with a J. Possibly. Could be wrong. Nippon, which is Japan. That's a lovely stamp, that is. And here we have J. Japan. I don't know what that is. J. And here we move swiftly on to Luxembourg. I think that is my only Luxembourg stamp. Maybe they don't do a lot over there with stamps. Malaya for M. Excuse me. Malta with a Maltese cross, 4p. Knights of Malta stamp there. Mauritius, again a former British possession in the Indian Ocean. Mexico, nice Aztec. And Monaco, or Monaco probably. Continue on. Mozambique, we talked about Mozambique the other day. And this is 1 centavo. So I'm thinking that Mozambique would be Portuguese or likely in those days. Nigeria, Nigeria, nice working pottery there. Norge, which is Norway, again an old stamp. New Zealand, a tuppenny orange, that's lovely. Palestine, yeah, so we've had Israel and Palestine. Wonder if they were living next door to each other. Probably. The Philippines, little character there in charge of the Philippines. Now it is a independent country again. Was taken over by the Japanese, and I think it was liberated by the American, the US, who kept a base there. But of course, it was founded, or it was first colonised by the Spanish, King Philip of Spain. Portugal, that's lovely. And Romania, there are millions of the Romanian stamps around. I'm sure we've got a lot of them. Rhodesia and Nyasaland. So when Britain was big in Africa, this is the threepenny red with a queen's head on it. South Africa. This is tiny. This is a very small stamp, you can see. And then Southern Rhodesia with the old king. 2 and 6, or is it 2 shillings? Spain with the old king of Spain. Again, Spain is one of those countries that produces a lot of stamps. Santa Lucia in the West Indies, I would suggest. That was 3 cents. And a St. Vincent. Again, the Queen is heavily featured here. Nice earrings. Sverige, which is Sweden. And this is 5 öre. Just a plain, good old-fashioned, practical stamp. Nothing fancy. Era, or Ireland. 1 pinsin. I don't even know if that's pronounced correctly. Era, anyway. The Republic of Ireland. So we got S. Southern Ireland for cash. That's where the S is. S. Switzerland here. Helvetia, which is I think it's the Latin name for Switzerland. So the Romans, in Roman days, the Caesars, would have called that area Helvetia or Helvetia. Then we've got, wow, Switzerland, Turkey. Can hardly read it. Turkey. Again, Turkey is a European country. It is in this book, and it is in other stamp albums that I've got. Turkey is always included in the European side. I'm struggling with this. Let's move quickly on. Malagasy. Oh, that stamp, I've put it to rest here. I've put it to sleep here. If only for looking after purposes. So what's underneath it? Oh, the USA, the good old Uncle Sam. United States of America. There we go, excuse my fingers. And what would that be there? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Anyway, those are my every country in the world starter-upper. Plenty of work to do. Plenty of extra pages to fill with covers and that. So I hope you like this. It's been a bit of a quick one. Or, no, actually it's been a long one. And I hope it's been of interest. And do you do something similar? Do you have one of everything? Do you try and get one of everything, or do you just collect randomly, or do you just concentrate on very small countries, or big countries, or rare stamps, or like me, I like commons really. Those that have been through the post, those that have been through the system, and have come out the other end and come into my possession. Anyway, thanks for watching, and back to the beginning. Bye for now.